I'm Dave.
I'm Andrea.
And our YouTube channel is Following the Fitchs. If you're new to our channel, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing if you've been with us for a while. We are, if you click the bottom left-hand side of the corner, click the bottom left-hand corner of the video, you will see the subscribe button and the notifications to, God damn, is my fart?
Yes.
Is that you?
No, dang.
Dude, why do you fart when we're trying to do videos? That was terrible.
He's pointing towards me. Anything I feel.
I tried, yeah, but it's coming right up over me. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
You sure?
No. Yes.
We gotta hurry because I got the exits coming out.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Dave.
I'm Andrea.
And our YouTube channel is Following the Fitchs. If you're new to our channel, thanks for watching. And if you've subscribed to our channel already, we appreciate that. We're on our way to Mount Gilead State Park, which is right here in Mount Gilead, Ohio. It's not really that far from our house. Our last video we talked about getting some warranty things done on our camper, and they had us come pick it up, and it wasn't ready at that time. There's a couple things I actually had them fixed, so then kind of postponed it till today, and we just left the camper dealer a few minutes ago. So it's only about 20 minutes away from Mount Gilead, or 25 minutes from Mount Gilead, somewhere around there. So not too much of a haul.
Yep. So we are, like he said, camping at Mount Gilead, and this is our birthday present for Cash. She loves to camp, and her birthday was yesterday, so we are camping for her birthday this weekend. She just turned 8 yesterday, so a little something to celebrate there. And then Tank is actually back here laying down on the floor, passing some gas and making it very uncomfortable in the car right now.
We may have some blooper video to put in here, right?
Kind of what he does apparently when we
This is like
travel.
the third try at shooting this video because of some dog farts.
The one dog we are missing right now is Avery. If you've seen our other videos, you know that we decided to have her euthanized a couple weeks ago, which was a very hard decision for us to make, but it was, I think, the right decision. But it is sad camping for the first time without her. We do miss having her along, and so it'll be a little different adjustment, I guess, not having her here.
It's our first time camping in a few weeks, and it's going to rain all weekend. So we are kind of prepared to hang out in the camper a little bit this weekend.
This weekend, who knows?
We were going to sit inside if we stayed home anyways in the rain, so might as well sit in the camper. That's what we were thinking. So, all right, we'll catch back up in here in a little bit. Okay, we're at Mount Gilead State Park, and we're taking a look for a geocache right now, and it's called We Discovered Geocaching. It's hard to see in the sun and the lighting. And we're about 120 feet, but this is what we have to do: walk down this hill. And it's a really helpful clue in this area. It says down or fallen tree. Is that what it was? Fallen tree. So that should be easy with all these trees that have fallen. All right, it's saying it's about 60 feet this way. The clue is down tree, like I said. So there's like 25 down trees in here.
It's an ammo can. And usually they're like semi-hidden, so usually there'll be like bark over top of it, or like, you know, tree branches stacked up around it, so it's not super obvious.
What do you think, Cash? Can you find it?
Alright, here's our official geocache.
How do you know it's official geocache?
I don't know, I'm just a lucky guess. We got our logbook we got to sign. I brought my fancy pen. This is a nice one. It's all like cleaned up. Usually they're like covered in water and spider webs and all kinds of fun stuff. Alright, So we brought a travel bug to leave this time. And this is a Labrador in honor of Avery. Since she couldn't make it on this trip, we were leaving a trackable in her place. I'll take a little bracelet and return. Alright.
So when we got here Friday, we were hanging out. We have a Grand Design Imagine, as you guys know, and you can see here. But right across the way, there's also 2 more Grand Design Imagines, which is pretty cool. These guys here, Rob and Michelle, we talked to them a little bit. They're pretty nice. We're going to go do a geocache here in a few minutes with us. Should be fun. And then this site right here, their friends had to cancel. That one. They had a Grand Design Reflection, and they had to end up canceling. And then just a little ways down, there's another Reflection down there, Fifth Wheel. So we don't really see too many Grand Designs out when we're camping, because they're still kind of like a somewhat newer company. But there's 5 of them here, and there would have been 6 if the one person didn't have to cancel, which is fairly significant because Mount Gilead, as you guys know, is a pretty small state park. I don't know how many sites are here, but you can drive the whole park in about 2 minutes, so it's not very big at all. Alright, here's a quick shot of our site. It's site number 37, Mount Gilead State Park, and they said slight slope. I guess that's true. As you walk back here, it's a pretty good drop off back here. And this is site 37, like I said. It's right next to the cabins. So your neighbor on this, the backside of your camper, will be this first cabin right here. One thing we didn't really care for is this is our fire ring right here. So we did not use it. We used the one. The Shrags are supposed to camp with us and they had to cancel, so we just used the one that was in their site since no one was there. But this will be our site, and you can see how far. It's probably 40 feet from the camper here on the back side of it. So like I said, we just used the other one since it was a lot closer and not being used because the Shrags skipped out on us. There should be a Jayco Whitehawk sitting right here, right now. There's not. Hey everyone, we're here with Rob and Michelle, who we met here at Mount Gilead State Park. We have a lot in common with these guys. They have an Imagine, which is a 2670 MK, which is very similar to our camper. We have a 2970 RL, but we looked at this camper and that one. We ended up getting a little bit different layout inside, but they have an awesome camper. And we met them this weekend, hung out with them a little bit, did some geocaching, and they actually have a Instagram and a Facebook page, which is Ourlife.Whirlwind. So they're looking to get some followers, so you guys can jump over there. Put a link in our description for their pages, their Facebook, and also their Instagram. So please click on those and follow along.
Great.
They're looking to go full time at some point, so it'll be
Real soon,
it'll be awesome. Yeah.
Hi, we're just wrapping up our weekend here at Mount Gilead State Park in Mount Gilead, Ohio. We got here on Friday afternoon and got everything set up, and it was a nice evening. We had a little campfire, not at our campsite. Whose campsite? We ended up having a campfire.
I'm not sure whose campsite it was.
It was supposed to be Shrags.
It was the Shrags, and then it was the Wagners.
And nobody showed up.
No one showed up.
So we just decided to have a campfire over there, just because. But yeah, we had a campfire Friday night. Saturday, I got up early before the rain hit and took Cash for a fairly long hike. The trails here are really nice. They're marked out. They're all blazed, so they color coordinate with the trail maps, and it was probably one of the nicer state parks that we've hiked in as far as like the way the trails are marked and that kind of stuff.
Good time. My dad and stepmom come up and hung out with us for a little bit, and we hung out with Brian, Jen, Paige, and Jake from Haley Family. They're the Haley Family, but their YouTube channel is Haley Family. We'll put their link in the comment or in the description down below. So go over and like their page and subscribe to it if you don't care.
Yep, but other than that, we had a great time. We're just, you know, after not being able to camp for a couple weeks, we're kind of sad the weekend's over already, but you know, we're talking about maybe getting out next weekend or the following just to get a couple more trips in before it starts getting too cold. So.
We're camping over Thanksgiving again this year, but we want to get a couple more trips in before we have to winterize.
Yeah, but that's about it. I like this park. I mean, I would like to come back. I know Dave had thought it was a little, I guess, tight with the sites and whatnot, as far as parking and getting in and out.
Anyone that's been here knows what I'm talking about. When you pull in, we go to the right, and ours wasn't terrible to get in there. Getting out of there was a little harder because I couldn't make a right turn. I had to go up and hit the cul-de-sac, but the site's close enough to the cul-de-sac I couldn't make a turn. So I had to back into a different site and, you know, kind of do that kind of thing. It's not a huge deal, but the sites are pretty tight here. There's one site in the middle. It's probably site number probably 34 or so. It has pine trees on both sides. And the guy that was in there had trouble getting the camper in there and then getting the camper out of there without bumping it against the pine trees because they're right next to the pad. So it's just some tight quarters in here.
Yeah, I think that was about the only negative, though. I mean, that was... I don't even know if it was a negative. It was just something, you know. But other than that, I mean, the camp store was nice. You know, like I said, the trails were nice. I mean, we didn't have the dump station seemed nice and clean. I mean,
dump station was pretty easy.
All the stuff that we have to work with. I mean, didn't have any problems. We really liked everything. It was a quiet park.
It's a good time. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have a Facebook page of our own. You probably know that as well, and that's Following the Fitchs. So go ahead and like that as well. We appreciate you guys watching our video. Should have told him.